What's up, everybody? I am back with another video. Y'all, I ran across this open discussion about what is killing relationships, and listen, we gonna talk about it, okay? I'm also gonna be speaking from my own experience. Y'all already know, but I just really feel like social media plays a major role in everything. It's like social media is destroying um, the universe because people have this unrealistic expectations of how life is supposed to go, and especially relationships, since that's the discussion of today. Okay, social media is like one big false reality. Okay, it's not just in relationships. It's a false reality when it comes to it's a false reality when it comes to just living life. It's a false reality when it comes to being successful. It's a false reality when it comes to obviously being in relationships, but just everything that has to do with the world. Like, social media has painted this very, very false narrative, and I don't appreciate it at all, especially when it comes to single mothers. Social media will have you thinking you're the worst mother in the world, and you really like one of the best mothers ever. So since the discussion was about relationships, let me stay on topic, y'all. I would say everybody from a social media standpoint is so happy because they know that everybody is watching, everybody's happy, everybody's rich, nobody knows what it's like to be poor, everybody is rocking designer that's not really designer because it's fake. Like, people really is out here like living this very false reality. So I'm gonna set the record straight. Okay, how many times have y'all seen, especially from the celebrity standpoint, y'all have seen some very happy relationships crumble right before our eyes? But their pictures, they look so happy in their pictures. They look so happy in their videos. They look very, very happy. Oh, they was just at the awards and they was dressed to impress. They was matching and everything, just had a baby, and then bam, out of nowhere, the shade room done got somebody cheating. The shade room is then capture somebody divorce papers. You be like, dang, but they look so happy. Social media have it to where people only put out their good moments, and you'll never see their bad moments. And to be honest with you, I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing from the actual person, because I'll tell you firsthand, and y'all know, if y'all have been rocking with me on YouTube for a while, being so open and honest and just being like so blunt about everything causes you to get bullied, cyber bullied, laughed at, poked fun at, whatever you want to call it. People will down talk you and degrade you and everything. So from the person that's actually pretending to live a happy life, it's not really necessarily a bad thing for them. But for people that's in the audience looking, oh, it's very bad, because you're painting this false image that this is the way that relationships are supposed to go, and this is the way that motherhood is supposed to go, and this is the way that life is supposed to go, and it's not the way that things are supposed to go at all. So even down from being a mother, like, I be watching these videos on Instagram all the time, and of a mother basically grinding up some carrots to give her kids, and because she didn't add water or whatever, they criticizing her for that. Like, mothers, that's one of the number one things that you'll get criticized for here on this internet, is being a mother. And everybody's doing the same thing, but people have this false reality that you're supposed to be perfect on the internet because you're putting yourself out there. Absolutely not. There's no such thing as being perfect behind cameras. There's no such thing as being perfect on camera. There's no such thing as being perfect at all. Like, it does not exist. I need y'all to wipe that out of your mind. It does not exist, okay? The more you try to do things perfectly, the more you're going to fail. When it comes to being successful, y'all already know what I'm about to say. How many times have we seen people dressing to impress, in nice houses and everything, but those people are actually broke in real life? They'll have you sitting back wanting their life when actually you have more money in your bank account by downsizing and learning to budget than they do. Actually, I can count on one hand right now how many actual celebrities that I know that I talk to all the time that does not have money in their account. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But their name is expensive. Their name holds weight though. So I guess it's like a win-win situation. But if you're not a celebrity and you're sitting back, or I wouldn't even say a celebrity, influencer. Because some people can say, well, influencer's job is to influence. Okay, you're right. Being an influencer means that you're gonna entertain somebody or yada yada. But like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing for that person, because you really do have people believing that your life is so perfect. But the people that's in the audience watching, not so much at all. They're thinking that success happens overnight. They're thinking that because you have 15, 20,000 subscribers that you're making all this money, when you can Photoshop things, you can make fake receipts, you can do a lot of stuff. And matter of fact, I take that back. It is kind of a bad thing if you're putting out a fake image too, because it's like you want to be accepted so bad to where you're willing to create fake documents, or just you're willing to buy fake Gucci, fake Louis Vuitton. You're willing to rent out these vehicles, renting homes, saying that you own them when you know you don't. So I don't know. I take that back, guys. That is kind of a bad thing. And this is my thing. If we all was like the last person on earth and we just lived on this big island and we didn't even have animals, will we be so bent out of shape trying to buy a Bentley, a Mercedes? No, because who's going to see it? Nobody's going to see it. So when we do things, we basically do things for show. Think about it. I know I'm not, because who going to see it? Why would I need a Bentley or a Mercedes and nobody's going to see it? So, we just gotta be careful who we look up to and who we are admiring. Don't be so quick to envy anybody's life. A man can have the perfect woman. She cooks, she's clean, she's a freak in the sheets. She takes care of herself, she takes care of her kids, she makes her own money. She don't need a man for nothing. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? All the above. But a perfect body and all. But a man could get on Instagram and see a bigger booty, bigger boobs, a woman that have more money, and all of a sudden now you done cheated. Now knowing that woman ain't nothing she got on is real. She used her kids for filing the taxes to get the BBL. She ain't a boss or nothing. And that's where the 80-20 rule come in. Men be leaving a 80 to go with a 20, and that 20 could never. No shade at all. But the 20 could never. So yeah, that's all I really gotta say on that. Y'all leave your opinions in the comment section. That's the only thing that I can really come up with. I mean, of course, men and women have been cheaters for decades at a time. It's just back in the day, there was no social media. There was no cameras, no cell phones. So the men, they would cheat. They would do their dirt. They would come home to their wives and their family. They would still pay the bills and everything. Nowadays, men are bold, women are bold. They leaving marriages for somebody else. They leaving the kids behind. They like, no, I'm leaving this marriage. I'm leaving the kids too. The kids gotta go too. I want a fresh life. I want to act like I ain't never been married. I want to act like I ain't got no DNA running around. Like, I don't want to pay no child support. Like, it's getting real crucial out here. And that's why I don't mind waiting. Plus, like, I am falling in love with myself so much to the point where I don't want just anybody to have access to me. I think that it's a privilege for anybody to call me their girlfriend, their wife. I'm not just gonna keep settling for anybody. And then getting humiliated publicly, like they played a big role in a lot of stuff too, because it's one thing to go through things behind the scenes and off of camera, but I had to deal with my hurt and pain off of camera and on camera. So it's like I was getting like a triple whammy, because I have a bunch of random people that I don't know that is very opinionated about my life, whether I put them in the business or not. They added stuff to the situation that didn't even occur. They was just too involved, and they'll, like, the internet will have you feel, especially for a woman, the internet will have you feeling like you're the reason why your relationship didn't work, because oh, you don't got as much as this person got. And that's absolutely false, because a lot of it, like I just said, is a fake image. There's so many nurses out here on social media that ain't never even sat in nobody's classroom. So many millionaires out here that ain't never even bought a home before, that ain't never even bought nothing realistically out the Gucci store or Louis store. They over there on the little fake designer website, I forgot the name, the DHA website, ordering Louis Vuitton stuff. Like, stop it. So this is why, don't ever compare yourself to anybody. Yeah, and have a realistic expectations about relationships. I'm gonna always stand on, I feel like the man is a provider, because the cost of living back then was cheap, but that's because there wasn't that many jobs back then. Now you have the ability to become a millionaire off of one TikTok video, change your whole life. So you got work from home jobs, you got more access to multiple streams of income than ever before. So now is your time. But hey, I'm just on the outside looking in. Like I said, everybody had their own opinions, and I would love to know your opinion in the comment section down below. So that's all that I really have for this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.